Hello and welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. I completely forgot about these. You can get... We're over at Delta Station. We've got these plants growing said to be shrub nuts. So I'm going to pick up some of these because we should be able to eat these. Oh, my inventory's full. Fair enough. And that should give us some food because that's a big problem I'm finding. Water's more of a problem than actual food, but it says these are edibles. You can get 10 health, 15 food, and 5 water, so they actually heal you as well, so that sounds good. Now, one thing I did get while I was over here was the blueprint with these planters. If I can find them. Yeah, there's a plant pot. 2 types of plant pots, and I'm just wondering if we can grow these in the actual plant pots. So I thought I'd come over here, pick them up, and then I'm going to head back to base, see if we can grow them, because that would, if we can do that, gives us a good source of food going forward. Well, this is looking promising. We've got a basic planter here, plus our chic one. Doesn't seem to make any difference, to be honest. They've both got that same capacity, so we can put just one of these shrub nuts in. I mean, they take up quite a bit of space, I've noticed, but they're not spoiling, which is good. Now, if this is anything like the original Subnautica, with that you used to put in, you used to put like a seed into, the containers. I think there's like capacity for 4 of them for the indoor containers. You would then basically grow that. Some of it you would keep back and replant, and some of it you could use for food, but obviously we've got to wait for all this to actually grow. Now, if this works, then what I'll do is I'll plant some more of these planters, or rather make some more. Then we can grow more seeds and we'll get more food. I mean, you don't get that much, I must admit. 15, I mean 15 is better than nothing, I must admit. But I think the biggest problem is more water than food. Anywho, one thing I do want to do is I want to take advantage of this scanner. Because there should be fragments around here. I mean, we're over the Twisty Bridges. And my train of thought is, I've got a SeaTruck out there. I mean, so far, we've got blueprints for an aquarium module and a fabricator module. Now, I do remember finding a PDA down there, mentioning somebody had lost some modules. And I did actually find an actual blueprint down there, or a fragment of one. So the plan is to basically send the camera down there, because if memory serves, I've been down there before in a previous play, and the problem is that it's extremely deep. I couldn't get that SeaTruck itself down, it'll only go so far, so I think what I'm going to do is do some exploration with the camera first. We'll run a scan on for fragments, see what the actual scanner finds. While that's looking, we'll take the camera out and see what we can find just by literally looking around with the camera. The only drawback is, well, it's dark. So I'm going to see if we can go to sleep, because the trouble is, oh, that's okay. You can only sleep every so often. So if you've already been to sleep, you've got to wait a while basically before you can go to sleep again. So I'm just going to sort this out, because otherwise it's too dark at the minute. There you go. It's nice and bright. I must admit, I do keep getting messages telling me of new places to go. Oh, we're up to LFO now. Okay. I've got other things to do at the minute. Right, yeah, the scanner's in that direction. So, I mean, we're up to 800 power. So I'm fine searching for fragments now. So we'll send this camera out. Oh, incidentally, one thing I've found is, I don't know what it is, I've never experienced this before, but if I want to dock this camera, you use it basically to go out and search, but you bring it back so you can recharge it. You've got to repair it yourself, but you bring it back so you can get the power. Every time I dock it, I always end up with a hull breach. It's like crazy.
Integrity restored. Draining systems initiated.
It didn't do that before. I'm barely tapping it, and yet it's like it's giving me a hull breach. Anyhow, the plan is we're going to go down, right down into the depths, because I remember while we were searching around and we found a land on that area there, there was literally a way down, and I noticed down there that there was a fragment. Now these ones we're looking for will be much deeper. So I'm just heading along in this direction. So this is pretty much, I think, where it was. Roughly in that direction you go to find a land. But down here, you can see there's a way to get much, much deeper. And I think it was some sort of ledge down here that I found a fragment on. I mean, the camera will be picking up on the hood fragments, for instance. But I don't know how far back they'll be now. They might be fragments way, way back there, but in the meantime, I'm just going to keep going deeper and deeper. Because I got the impression from that PDA that they, you know, their actual SeaTruck collapsed or something, and they ended up with serious problems where they lost the cargo modules. But one thing I like about this cave here is you've got diamonds down here. You'll find, I think I caught a sight of some gel sacks around here as well. Oh, there's one over there, for instance. These are things that you can regrow. Just have a bit of a peek around the corner there. No. I mean, I must admit, there's only so far I can go with this camera. It's got a limit on how far you can take it away from the actual scanner. Oh, there you go. Now, I've no idea what that fragment is, but it'll be worthwhile coming down to investigate it. So I'm going to leave the camera there. We're going to go out and find out what it is, assuming I can get back out again. See you shortly. Yeah, we're pretty much at our limit here. I mean, I'm right on the limit there. So we're going to jump out. No! Oh, jeez Louise! Oh! Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Ow, 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 ow. Flipping heck. Oh, that hurt. That had to hurt. Oh, oh no! Ah, no, now I'm getting grabbed by... Oh. A spiky trap got me. I died. Well, that was embarrassing. Oh, that's not bad. I've respawned in my SeaTruck. But I've got to watch out for spiky traps then. So I've got to put up with a big bloomin' shark. A dropped beacon. Eh? What? What's that? What's the dropped beacon? Right, so I need to keep out of the way of the spiky traps. Ah. Oh! Seriously? Go away. I've got enough problems here. Right, where's my... Right, so... Oh, so that's the spiky trap. Oh, man! This is extremely inconvenient. I could do with some sort of like... I don't know, that's like a gun to shoot the flipping thing. Right, so I need... Let me head over in that direction. So I know what that... It's a spiky trap that I need to avoid. It's got a bit... It's very sneaky because it's got a beacon in there. It's like it's a clue, like, ooh, come and get this beacon. And you go there and it's like it decides to eat you. Ah, right, it's a fabricator module.
New technology acquired.
Oh, excellent. Now we can make the fabricator module. Oh. Ah! I knew it. Yes, so there's one for the storage module then. Now, realistically, I can't spend much time down here. Myself. Because of those things. Now that I know about them, I'm going to have to stay out of their way. Where did I put the SeaTruck? Right. So, yeah, I mean, it's not... Oh! It's not entirely practical. Well, it's practical, you know, being able to come up and down here with the camera to find things. But it's just going to means it's just going to take a while. But at least, I mean, at least I know, I mean, you can get fragments down there, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna, well, we're gonna have a bit of a poke around and see if we can find any more decent ones, because it's that one. That one is definitely going to be useful. The Fabricator module is good because you can make things on the fly while you're out and about, so that's good. I mean, I can already make food on the fly anyway because of the thermal blade. But yeah, that's not too bad. It gives you like a portable base. That though is very good because it literally just sucks in all the fish around you. But that's going to be good because then I'll be able to carry my scanner around. The only hassle now is I've got to go all the way back up to the top, back up to the base, and then I've got to go and search for another fragment because it's the oxygen storage. I don't have enough oxygen capacity to stay down there for too long. So it's easy to search with the camera. And obviously the actual SeaTruck itself can only get to 300 meters and it's too deep down there. So I'm just going to keep at this. I mean, I need some food, which, out of curiosity, I wonder if those Shrub Nuts are ready yet. Let's have a bit of a look in here. Because I noticed when I died, I mean, I did actually get healed. I came back with full health, so that was useful. Ah! So you get 1, 2... Right, I've no idea what's going to happen here. Because I can't pick that up. I mean, I can't chop it down. It's not letting me chop it down. Well, at least I got 2 nuts from it, so maybe they'll just grow back. I don't know. So that's that's extremely useful, and that's just with 2 of them. So if they grow more nuts, and I can just keep eating those, that's going to make my life a lot easier. Out of curiosity. Oh. I'm curious to learn, can I put these into here? Yeah, I can. Because it's organic, it basically just consumes anything that's organic, that bioreactor. The $64 million question for me is whether that, well, whether those grow any more nuts. Right. Let's search for more fragments. Aha! This is definitely... Oh, this is much better. So these things are growing more of these shrub nuts. So that's good, actually. Because it means we've got a constant supply of food now. So I'm going to make some more of those basic ones there. I'll keep them on the corner there. I mean, what the heck. Right, so we need a load of titanium. That's going to make my life a lot easier by the looks of it. I mean, we're getting a pretty... Hello? Not bad. We're getting a pretty reasonable amount of, like, water and food, I must admit. I mean, we can grow 1 seed in each container. So, it's just a case of waiting until they grow. That's handy because you don't, like, chop them down or anything. Definitely handy. I think this place is a bit out of reach of the scanner that I've got, so I'm just nosing around, having a look with the camera, going places and see what I can see. Now, we're right on the edge, but we've actually found what looks to be a PDA down there, plus a box, plus a couple of fragments. Now, it looks like there's one over there as well. Now, the one thing I think is there was a beacon around here somewhere. Somewhere around here it actually says, you know, when I got there. Oh, there you go, that drop beacon. I think that is literally a beacon that I dropped on the floor. I thought it was something that the Spikey Trap had, and it was to lure you in, but it's not. I think it was an actual beacon I lost when the Spikey Trap got me. So I'm gonna have a look and see what this lot is down here. I'm gonna have to be really careful. Oh, it's another storage module. So that's 2 of them. Oh yes, that gives us all 3 that we need for the storage module.
Technology acquired.
So what's in this little box here? Oh, battery. That's handy. I'm sure I saw a PDA around here somewhere. There it is there. SeaTruck log number 1. Right. Tell you what, let's see if we can get back to there in one piece. And I'll have a bit of a look at these logs. Oh wow. See, I mean, I'm right up against the ceiling practically because I'm at my limit. 298 meters out of a potential 300. So let's have a quick look at the log. So that's SeaTruck log number 1. Ah, yeah, somebody's saying if they eject the cargo modules, so that's what they were doing. They were trying to get out of the way of something. So yeah, there's definitely stuff around here. Now, so let's see, I was pointing in that direction there. And I think I saw one over there.
Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Right, I'll leave that there. 'Cause I'm sure I saw another one. Oh! Could have sworn I saw another one somewhere. Oh, there it is, there. Ah, it's just a fuck. Ow, 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 ow! Ah! Blooming sharks. Now, I've lost my place now. Where? Right, so I was over... How the heck did I end up back over here again? Oh, because it dragged me over. Duh. Right, we'll head back up to the SeaTruck because I need to find out where that other fragment was. But it was a... That was a fabricator one. What's this one then? So we seem to be getting a mixture of SeaTruck storage modules. Yeah, so there's storage modules and fabricator modules down there. So I think the aquarium ones are elsewhere. Ooh. I keep keeping my eye out for these blooming spiky traps. Because you look at like these things here, these plants there. And that's not what we're worried about. It's the spiky traps. They look a bit different. Look slightly different. Anyway, we can now make a storage module and a fabricator module. So I may as well head back to the surface and make them. Well, the weather here isn't looking too good, I must admit, but I'm gonna quickly try and get these modules made because it looks like we're freezing. So we've got all the bits and pieces we need to make our fabricator module. So that was plastic ingot, computer chip, and lead. So we'll get them to make that. Ooh, crikey, this is getting seriously bad. I'm going to quickly dash into the water. Man, that is seriously bad. It's still cold. Right, okay, I'm going to make a quick dash up to here. So the next one is the storage truck. So that is plastic ingot, wiring kit, and lead. See what they mean about dangerous weather? I bet these hailstones would like literally hurt. Wow, we're seriously getting towards hypothermia. Right, I mean, I actually brought my vehicle bay back. I mean, it was over there by the emergency pod over there, so I brought it back here. So, what have we got? Oh, one's landed on top of the other. That's not good. Right, so that one is the whatever it is. It's something. It's whatever the last one is, I'm assuming. So this is the storage module. So we can pilot it, assuming I can get on top of it. No. Right, can I get on top of that? Yeah, that's better. Right, so I can maneuver this. And I can line it up. So which one was this? So that's the storage. So I think I'll actually put the fabricator module on first. So I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to line this up with the SeaTruck. I mean, you can back the SeaTruck up onto the actual modules, but these are pretty easy to maneuver. Right, so that's that one done. So then we get our storage, I think it was. Yep, storage. So then we put the storage up. So all of these, they don't function on their own. You do need the power from the actual SeaTruck to be able to use them. Because some of them I've been able to get inside of them while they're separated, but you just can't do anything in them. Right, so if we get into our SeaTruck now. So we're inside of the SeaTruck, and you notice we're not actually in the seat. So here's our modules. So we've got, I mean, a reasonable amount of storage there. So there's those two containers there. We've got a storage shelf there, plus a couple of lockers. So that's a pretty good amount of storage. And the good thing for me is I'll be able to now basically box up that scanner that I've got, plus my camera, and I can just carry that around as a portable unit. We've then got our fabricator here. So it's just like it says it's an upgrade fabricator, but it actually does all of the, you know, stuff that you can do with a normal fabricator. And then we've got a bit of extra storage in here as well, so it's pretty good, I must admit. So while I'm here, I may as well dump some of this titanium, quite frankly, because I've got tons of it. Now notice when we're in, it actually shows you the health of each of the individual modules. So your SeaTruck plus the individual modules. When you back up, and that's interesting. What used to happen when you backed up was you used to get a rear view camera. It's not doing that now. So that's odd. If you exit it, you just end up inside. If the SeaTruck's on its own, you used to get ejected out into the water, but you don't get that now. Probably because you'd want to get out and do something in the actual modules, I'd imagine. And if you want to separate all these, there's the disconnect module. Basically, you just pull that lever and it disconnects the SeaTruck. And then if you want to get out, you've just got to actually say that you want to get out. You can actually, I think you can get out through the rear anyway. Yeah, you can exit through the rear if you want as well. That's pretty good, that. So, yeah, I mean, those modules, that's the fabricator module plus the storage module. We got all of those in the Twisty Bridges, and that's just basically going by the logs that we found. And fortunately, I did run into one of them anyway while I was looking into that distress signal. But my scanner is now out there somewhere. Hey, it's over there. So I'm going to basically take the truck over there. We're going to get our scanner. So I think the next thing we want to do is probably look into the aquarium module, because that is pretty useful, because it does suck in quite a lot of fish. Makes it easy to get your, well, food, water and so on the fly, basically. You've got a fabricator in there, so as long as you're keeping the actual SeaTruck powered, you can make things on the fly, store things, collect fish and what have you. Definitely useful. But that's all for another episode. Well, thanks for making it to the end of this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If so, then do please leave a like, as it will encourage YouTube's algorithms to suggest the video to others who might like it as well. If you have any tips or tricks for Subnautica, then please leave them in a comment below, as it would benefit anyone watching this video. Though I do appreciate any feedback at all, even if it's just to say hello. If you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing. It's free. Just remember to click the little bell icon though, as then you should get reminders when new content goes out. And if you'd like to support the channel, then consider becoming a Patreon. Alternatively, there's the option to make a one-off contribution through PayPal. I've left links for both options in the description below. But above all, I hope you like watching these videos as much as I enjoy playing Subnautica. Bye!